Yellow leaves on roses are very common, so in this video we will see how to treat yellow leaves on roses. We will discuss all its causes and then a step-by-step treatment of rose yellow leaves. So keep watching this and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The first and the most common cause of yellow leaves on roses is the shock. Your rose plant is under a shock and that is why it's showing you yellowing leaves. Shock occurs when the plant is feeling uncomfortable. Maybe the season is changing and we know too much heat and humidity both causes so many issues in roses. Another thing that can cause a shock on rose plant is the change of place or a reporting shock. But these are temporary changes. All you have to do is to let the rose plant adjust in the new environment. Roots bounding can also cause a shock, so make sure rose planter have enough space for the root growth. You can give it a bigger pot if needed, just follow a proper method. In some cases, rose plant also shows a shocked condition when it's under a pest attack. If it's attack on roses, most of the times for their treatment you can follow the description box guide. Another very common cause of rose yellow leaves is the compact soil mix. Too much hard or compact soil media also turns the rose leaves yellow. This is just an expression of the issue that the plant is trying to tell us. As soon as we cure the cause, rose plant will recover very soon. Ideal soil media for rose plant will be sandy, well draining and very fertile. A wrong kind of soil mix can also trigger other problems like curling leaves, black patches and dieback disease on rose plant. You can make a perfect soil media for rose plant at home for free. Video on this soil mix recipe is added in the description box. You can follow that and do subscribe to our channel. Another common reason that causes rose leaves to turn yellow is the nutrients shortage. Maybe the deficiency of magnesium or nitrogen both can trigger yellowing leaves on roses. Rose plant is already a heavy feeder that needs every nutrient in the soil. Otherwise, many problems can appear. That's why it's always recommended to use a balanced fertilizer. A fertilizer that contains all the required nutrients. And with this, your plant won't have to face any nutrients shortage and the growth will be better as well. You can use this fertilizer. It's made for heavy feeders like rose plant. You can use it regularly. This will cover up all the nutrients required by rose plant. You can make this at home using kitchen-based ingredients like tea powder, onion peels, etc. Video on making and applying this is added in the description box and I button. Rose plant is a flower producing plant that needs a very good amount of direct sunlight. And if there is no sun, yellow leaves are definite. Rose plant will start turning its leaves pale yellow. The growth will be abnormal and disturbed as well. Sunlight is its basic need. Provide as much sun as you have. The minimum need of sunlight for rose plant is around an hour. More than this will be far better, so make sure of it. Another cause of rose plant yellowing leaves is the seasonal effect. The change of season is also a challenging time, but rose plant adopts the new season very soon. We just have to be patient in this condition. Don't panic, just stay put. With a stable temperature range, rose plant will grow new healthy leaves again. There are also some other things that can cause yellow leaves, but they are less common. Detailed article on that is added in the description box if you like to know. Now let's know what are some steps you can follow to cure rose plant yellow leaves. First of all, you have to find the main cause. It could be the reporting shock, too much moisture in the soil, or a pest attack. Whatever it is, investigate carefully and solve the issue. You can check for roots bounding by checking the drainage holes. For pest, check all over the plant, especially below the leaves, and remove them with a pesticide. Fixing the main cause is extremely important, otherwise the leaves will keep on turning yellow and you won't have a clue why it's happening. So do subscribe for more tips and tricks. The next step is to move the plant to a semi-shaded area. The plant is under healing, you shouldn't put too much load on it. When it's fully recovered, then you can move it back to a sunny area. For now, only a bright area is enough. Next step to treat yellow leaves on roses is to make sure the soil is all good. It shouldn't be too moist, only a little moisture is enough. Also make sure the soil is not too hard for the plant. A porous, well-draining mix is best for roses. Next step to treat yellow leaves on roses is to see for pests. Many times when the plant is weak due to yellow leaves or whatever, pests become more attackable and we should also remove them so the plant can get fully better. You can use a gentle neem oil spray at the evening time. Neem oil pesticide making video is also linked in the description box, follow that. Next step to treat rose yellow leaves is to fertilize it with this. A weak or a recovering plant always needs more nutrition so it can heal better. If you applied the fertilizer recently, then no need for this, otherwise it's super useful for rose plant. So it's all about yellow leaves on roses. If you wanna know how to treat rose dieback disease step by step, Here is the detailed video for you, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.